So good morning, everyone. Now, yesterday we have studied about some bad effects of this NEP. So we have seen some points, and few points are still left. So we are going to discuss first. Before discussing that points, we will revise the few points again, which we have studied yesterday. So first point, bad effects. Okay. So in first effect, what was the first effect? Bad effect of NEP was? Say anyone. You can say anyone. Turn on your mic and please say. Neglect of agriculture. What happened in that? Why it happened? Please say. Yeah, Shambhavi, please tell about the neglect of agriculture, please. Your voice is not audible. I don't know what headphone you are using.
The removal of fertilizer subsidies.
Your mic is not seems to that your mic is not working properly. Yeah. Shruti, do you remember some points? Shruti.
Last class I was not there.
Okay, you are not there. Good. Yeah, Pragya, then you say something, some points.
Sir, fall in investment,
Okay,
withdrawal or
fall
investment,
and then
cut in import duty,
cut in import duty,
shift in cropping pattern,
shift
in cropping pattern, and withdrawal of subsidies.
Okay. Can anyone explain any one of the point in this? Anyone?
Sir,
Can anyone explain any of the one of the point in this?
explain.
Yeah.
Sir, withdrawal of subsidies means patient withdrawal of fertilizer. Subsidies has
Withdrawal on fertilizers means now fertilizer will be costing more to the small farmers. Okay, where earlier government used to provide a subsidized amount to the farmers, but now they will be suppose fertilizer actual cost is 1,000. Okay, and government is giving 600 rupees subsidies on that fertilizer. So actual cost to the farmer, now that cost was coming to the farmer of fertilizer was 400 rupees only. Now this has been taken up, or some amount. Now if some amount of the subsidy also if the government takes, then too this amount will increase. Okay, then all in investment, how? Because government started looking towards the secondary and tertiary sector, they do not look after the agriculture sector. Okay, so there was a very less investment in the agriculture sector now. Then withdrawal of subsidies already done. Cut in import duties. What happened because of cut in import duties? That government raised up the taxation on the import duties and quantitative measures. So what happened? Now they were exposed to the global market. So foreign products were coming to our country, and farmers were finding difficult to handle with them. Okay. Then it is exactly for the global competition. Okay. Here in this. Then withdrawal of already subsidy was shifting cropping. What do you mean by shifting cropping? Earlier, farmers were growing the food crops. Now they are working for the cash crops. Or commercialization of agriculture was done most. Then slowdown in industrial growth. Why it was there? Second point. Sorry, slowdown in industrial. Why it happened? Anyone?
Decreasing demand of industrial products.
It was there. Hey, children, hey.
Sir, it is because of
Yeah, because of.
cheap improvement of productions, heats.
Okay. Why? Because. Okay. Why? Because from the foreign side, cheap products started coming to our industry or our market. So India's market. What happened then? Which replaced the domestic demands. So here, what happened? The demands were fulfilled by the industrial or import side. And here, industrial demand, which was there in the country or for the domestic product, got close, or sorry, came to decrease, come to decrease now. What happened as a result? The demand for domestic industrial product was decreasing. That is why there was a slowdown in the industrial growth. Then unemployment was there because people were importing different machine items to the country for the production and for the different other purpose for industrialization or different other purposes. So what happened? That killed the job of the different laborers or many laborers. So as a result, unemployment rises. Then disinvestments. What happened about the disinvestment? Anyone? Disinvestment.
Sir, when the market is coming down, then people thought not to invest in the agriculture.
Okay, fine, good. Now, fourth point, which was there? Sorry, fourth point it was. Now, fifth point, fiscal policy. Now, what is that fiscal policy is? Anyone? From here we have to start now. From fiscal policy. Yeah, what was that? What do you mean by fiscal policy? This fiscal policy was changed or reform was done under the NEP 1991, that is New Economic Policy. In this, taxation reform was done for the public. As a result, so that people could come and give taxation. Okay, why? To encourage people and come and so that they can come and give the taxes. Okay, which they were hiding themselves from filling up, giving up the taxes. Earlier, what happened? Earlier, the tax amount was very high. Now, government reviewed it, and what they did, they reduced in the taxation format. Fine. As a result, to increase people to the what do you say? To encourage people so that they can come and they can give the tax to the government. But it was wrong idea. Still, the cutoff of the government came generation means the revenue which government used to generate that kept decreasing. And as a result, and under this reform also they also decreased on the duties on the import and export. So as a result, the amount which government used to get earlier, that also kept on decreasing in the government's revenue. Fine. See, taxation is the place where government earns its revenue. So if it is decreasing, what will happen? Government won't be able to earn that much or won't be able to spend in the country for the development. Understood? Do you understand or not this thing? So how government earn? By the formation of taxation, by the form of tax. Okay, whatever kind of taxes we are paying, that is the government, that is the earning for the government. So if we are paying less taxes, what will happen? Government is not having much amount to spend in the country. So as a result, what will happen? The growth which has to be there from the government side will be also less. Okay, the development process which has to be taken by the government, or the government would have taken if it would have money with them, then that was less. And what will happen as a result? If it is less, then the development will also be less only. Suppose it is like that. You think just like that. If you have money, you will do more work. And if you have less money, you will do less work. Fine. Okay. So fiscal policy, and this one more thing happened. Anything else? See, to encourage foreign investors, okay, to encourage foreign investment or FDI, foreign direct investments to the country. What happened? Government also lowered their taxation also, or provide them government in taxation subsidy. Government provided them taxation subsidies. Okay, so what happened? The taxes which government used to get earlier on FDs also, that also reduced. Fine. So that was done, and that was a wrong thing which they did. Now, loop-sided growth process. What do you mean by loop-sided growth process? What could be? Loop-sided growth process. Anyone?
Sir, it is process in which all the sectors of the economy is not developing. Only some sectors like service sector it develop.
It is like that only. Loop-sided means all sectors are not involved. Okay, so it means all sectors are not involved in the process of growth. Means growth process was not. It was in the few sectors only. So government did not look after the full means all the sectors of the economy. It looked only the service sector. Okay, it worked for the only developed service sector of the country. So for their development, and what result? One more sector was also looked, IT sector. Okay. IT sector was also looked for the development, and rest all the sectors were left out. Okay, and the focus from the rest, all of the sectors were left out. Only two sectors were there. Either it was service sector or either it was it was service sector only and IT sector were only where government was looking for their development. Okay, or government was working for them, but rest all other sectors were left out. As a result, you can say that agriculture sector was also coming down. There was no development for the industrial sector, and there was no development for the agriculture sector. Fine, that is called as loop-sided growth process. So here only few focus sectors are there, and rest all the sectors were left out. As a result, these sectors were coming down, or the growth was not very, or means determined growth did not happen, which we determined because of the NEP it will happen, but it did not happen. The desired result did not come out due to NEP, this loop-sided one. Now, if we talk about the seventh one, which is urban, what is that? Urban concentration. Yeah. What do you mean by urban concentration growth process? What is that? In this, urban concentration growth process means the growth process is only related to the urban areas. Fine. You can see whatever industries or whatever sectors are opening, that is opening in the urban areas only. They are not settled in the rural areas. Have you seen any industries opening in the rural areas till date now? No, it is not happening. Why? Because they all are concentrated to the urban growth process only. So urban areas is still in the backward areas, and urban areas are getting more and more developed. So it is not a proper growth process. The It should be, both should be equal. Even it is rural areas or even it is urban areas, both should develop equally. Okay, it should not be left out. So this is urban. The process in this, you can see this LPG policy resulted in concentration of growth process only. Okay, means they were looking after only the urban areas, not about the rural areas. Okay, all MNCs, if you are seeing that, if you look after all MNCs, they all will be situated, or they are all running in the means metropolitan cities, or in the cities or area only, or urban areas only. They are not situated in the any of the rural areas. Have you seen in any of the rural areas any industries has been set up? No. Okay, so these all were the faults of, sorry, few more points are there. Okay, so these, which point we have discussed now, that was all about the NEP bad effects. Okay, now two more points are there. Economic colonialism. Okay, then so eighth point is economic colonialism. Colonialism. Now, what is colonialism? Colonialism. Yeah. Anyone got this point? Please say. Pragya.
India suffered nearly 200 years of the political colony during the British rule.
So why it was there? Because Britishers came to India, who ruled us for 200 years. So India became colonial for the Britishers, colony for the Britishers. So what they did, they drained out the India's finance to the British, okay, to their country. So what happened? So whatever MNCs are there, they are developing here. Okay, so it may be possible that the crisis of finance to be there in that country, and as a result, if it is opening for the foreign market, so here whatever multinational companies are being set up or other domestic producers are there, they will be, you can say, they will be fighting for earning marginal profit, because rest of the countries or rest of the companies are very developed. Okay, which multinational companies, those who are coming to the India's market or in the domestic market for the working, they will be very developed. Okay, but the domestic companies, those who are working here, they will be finding themselves very hard to earn profit. Okay, or they will be just on the marginal profit. Okay, because of economic colonialism. Fine. Then, if we talk about the ninth point, that is the spread of consumerism. So, spread of consumerism. Now, see here. Please say anyone.
The spread of MCs in the countries as constant of LPG policy has resulted in a large scale spread of consumers. A varieties of global brand in market has increases the masses of becoming spread thrills going beyond their means.
Okay, now you can see, understand like this, like a spread of consumerism. As this policy LPG came out, okay, the spread of vast number of consumers among the people also came out. Okay, now people are seeing all the services which have been provided to them. Okay, they want the products that has to be developed them, that satisfy them alone. Okay, now what is happening in the consumer is, now more people are coming out. Okay, number of consumers are coming out. They are looking after each and every product. They are finding what is coming best for them. Okay, so from thousands of products, they are selecting very few. Understood? Hold on. So this is, you can say, they are adopting the Western culture, okay, which is coming to India. It was earlier, it was not there. Fine. So this was all spread of consumerism because of that. And one more thing. one more thing in this. Now, see, earlier people, those who are not having money, they were not purchasing any item. But now what happens? People are not having money, but then too they are taking loans and different by the different finance method they are purchasing that item. Now what effect it will do on the market? What effect it will come on the market? Now the size of the market will expand. Why? Because if you are not having money also, then too you are taking loan and you are with a financial institution, you are asking the product or demanding the product. Now this will enlarge the size of the market. So how this is coming? This is coming from the Western culture. Okay. Here it was earlier it was not there, but now it is coming. So this is called, this will come under the spread of consumerism. Fine. आपके पास पैसा नहीं है तब भी आप खर्चा करने के लिए रेडी हैं, पता है कि नहीं? आपके पास में कार का पूरा पैसा नहीं है, then do what you do? You go and take finance and you get car. Understood? So it is like that. Spread of consumerism. So this is all for these all points. Following 8 points were there in the bad effects of NAP. So we have already discussed. Now we will begin a new chapter in the macroeconomics now. Okay, not today, but tomorrow. Fine. Okay, thank you then.